Add myself to the stream. There we go. Now we're not looking at the icon or the backdrop. We are looking at me, and we're going to be talking about his books, though. I actually have one. Oh, right here. Look at how amazing this picture is. Now it might be kind of scary to some of you to see a thing like that. And reflection sucks, but anyway, take a look at that. This thing's huge. Look how big this book is. I'm gonna read that. Yeah, I'm gonna read that. Next time I talk to Max, we're gonna have a good discussion about this one here. The lighting here isn't that great to see it though. Chronos Rising, book one, of course. Um, I'm excited about this book. I ordered it like 3 days ago, and I got it today or two. Wait, did I? When did I order it? I talked to Max about ordering the book. He said, "Oh, you won't be able to read them that fast." And I said, "Well, I'll read the covers. We'll do a synopsis on the covers, and we'll tell you what it says." And that's another skit that you mean. No, that's a skit that Seth Meyers does with his drummer. He'll say, "Oh, I got a really good book I can share with you," and he, he looks at the cover and then he goes through the whole cover and describes what the book is about. So I don't think I'm that talented to come up with some of the things I could say about the book. So, except it looks pretty darn cool. Yeah, see? Yeah. So you can get this over on Amazon. Look up Chronos Rising, Max Hawthorne. Hey, not a bad price either. I mean, look at that's a lot of reading though. Holy cow, that's a lot of reading. No pictures in it. I'm looking for the pictures. No pictures in this one. Well, that is just now I'm gonna have to really read. I need a light though. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that later. But that's book one, and then oh look at this. I got book two. Now Amanda thought that was pretty funny. Uh, the name on the name on the bottom here because of our friend Bill that has what the Den of the Kraken or Kraken Den or something whatever it's called. Anyway, I think he saw the movie. He ended up making a YouTube site with the name. And here's this. Amanda thought for some reason that little bottom liner was kind of funny. But anyway, Max Hawthorne, Chronos Rising, and Kraken is book number two. So, um, I don't know. I can't read that very well with these. I'm gonna have to read that. I'm gonna have to do a voice and read it with a magnifying glass or something. 'Cause this is not easy. With this lighting in here, I don't have good lighting. So anyway, those are the two books I got within probably 2 or 3 days, and Amazon's pretty darn good. At least for that, you know. I do have two more clocks coming. If anyone's interested in an Earth radio clock, let me know. Um, I'll order it for you. These two, I want to try to take one to Gettysburg at least. Of course, I can probably order more by then. But I'm going to Pine Bush, which I'm going to take some to Pine Bush. I'll take two I got. I'll take Pine Bush. But I'll probably have to order more before Gettysburg and get it here. And then take one to Maureen. so she can put one up in our studio when she's doing her show. You know, she has a red wall there that would look perfect with that clock on there. I think they match it just perfect. So I'm gonna get her a clock for that. And if anybody wants a clock, let me know. Ertvideo@gmail.com. Send me an email or message me on Messenger or whatever. Or here, you know, say, "Hey, 1 o'clock." You know, I am asking for shipping and I would say $20 donation and shipping. So $20 donation goes towards basically the cost of the clock, which is like $12 and something like that. But then you got to pay for shipping, and and of course, if it comes to me and then I ship it to you, that's a whole other thing, you know. So that's a little extra shipping that I have to pay. So that means that somebody has to pay for that shipping. Um, Donate what you think is a good donation. I would suggest $20 would be perfect for that. And then plus shipping like $8, $8 or $9. I think nine fifty. I think was what I paid for the one I sent to um, Venus, which actually she paid for that shipping. So, but I know how much it cost because that's what it cost me to ship. That's what it was. That's what the price was when I shipped it. So, but if you guys want a clock, um, I'll say $10 for shipping and $20 for a clock. So you're looking at $30. You got yourself a clock. There you go. And it has my logo on it. Has a station logo on it. You can show it to everybody and say, "Hey, I know these guys." Whatever. Uh, but I'll have mine up here a little bit, probably on this wall back here. You see on the side over here. I'll have it right there, and I'll move my little icon thing. I'll move that over on the view to the other side. Maybe I don't know. I might just leave it there. Forget that. I just put the clock on the wall and see what it looks like. Look kind of funny with both of them there, though. So anyway, oh man, this one here, holy cow! Looking at this picture, that's a lot of teeth on that thing. So he has on this first one here, it says 5 stars. I can't even read that. I need a light. Oh boy, I need a better light over here. That's what I gotta do. I gotta put, but then it'll be shining down here. But at least I can read. But I can have it on that side looking. How would I do that though? Hmm. The pains of doing the studio in your recliner. Yeah. This is actually what I call this Studio A. That's what I call my recliner. Studio A. Okay. Let's see if this helps. Oh yeah, that's it. 5 stars. The Manhattan Book Review. I better give this a good review then when I see it. Or when I read it rather. Book of the Year. Prehistoric Times magazine. Now, how would there still be a Prehistoric Times magazine today? Interesting. Oh, okay. Worthy of sitting on the shelf next to Peter Benchley's Jaws, Publishers Weekly, Act Hawthorne, Chronos Rising. Meet the new face of Marine Terror. Well, I was in the Navy for 4 years. I was on the USS Denver OPD 9. Served on that ship 3.5 years. I went on 2 Westbacks. Went to Australia my first year, my first Westback in 1981. I was 20 years old and going all over the world. Australia was amazing. Of course, they warned you all about and of course we went to Africa too, and Africa had some weird stuff there. Lots of spiritual things happening in Africa. That was crazy. Philippines, everything like that. A lot of weird stuff happening. And when you do that when you're young, um, you get to learn a lot, but you got to be careful. Okay, got to be careful. There's a lot of reading to do. I had it all figured out. I was going to plan this and read it correctly, but that's too much to read on the air like that. That's pretty much good. I can read a. I'll read a. Let me read a. What some of them say here about it. Okay, let's read this one here. A word to the wise: if you bite your nails, you'd better wear oven mitts when reading Chronos Rising. Readers beware. A new master of marine terror is in your bookstore, and his name is Max Hawthorne. Stan Pottinger, New York Times best-selling author. There you go. A fabulous debut by Max Hawthorne. Simply put, it's got teeth, big ones. Chris Parker, screenwriter. All right, I think that's good. There you go. Gave you enough. I'm going to have a vision about this big shark's mouth. They're looking at that, eating whatever that is. They're eating a diver. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, you got to get the book though. You got to get it. It weighs about probably 3 to 5 pounds. I don't know. It's heavy. It's heavy. All right. Well, there you go. That's that. So nobody's here. Nobody's here. Nobody's here. Nobody's here. Nobody's here tonight. Oh, interesting. Free readings. If anybody wants a reading. All right. Well, now you're not live on here. Why does it say that? I don't understand why it says that. I go on my own channel and I have the notice saying that Marina is live on my channel. No, she's not. Marina is not live on this channel. I am live on my channel. That is so confusing. I need to find out how to change that. I know there's a way. I just need to learn how. Where did Bobby leave that comment now? Okay. Let me see here. Bobby left the comment. There we go. Number 3. All right. We got the same one today. All right. So if anybody wants to join me, let me know. I'm here. I'm talking to myself literally. That was something on XM radio to talk about that on the highway all the time. Oh, there's a if somebody uses the word literally, like every other word, I don't know who'd use that all the time. Oh, that's kind of crazy. Oh, let's see what else. Oh, hey, I know. Oh, nobody's here. Oh, you know what else I didn't do today? No, I did the I did that today. I didn't post it yet on the Podbean yet. That's what I didn't do. I just did the daily card reading today, and I picked my card. All right now. Now that was really weird. There should not be anybody here. You need to go away. You didn't want to show up when I'm talking to you with my box. So now I want you to go away. I looked because I saw somebody standing there. And you're not there when I look up. There ain't nobody here. And I'm not crazy, I'm serious. I didn't look on purpose. I actually saw something. It's possibly a reflection of the TV picture. I got a 65 or 50-inch TV that's, you know, 20 feet in front of me, so that could be the reflection of that happening. Guy smashing glass in the jewelry store. Hey, Bobby, how you doing? All right, Bobby made it. Bobby, you're first, and if nobody's here, you want your own personal reading? Say yes. And you got it, and you get an extra reading. I just did the one for the group, right? Now, why didn't that go in there? I had that in there. That is weird. Something's going on here. What's going on here? Things are happening strangely tonight. I guess as long as I got a connection, I can't really complain too bad. All right. So I'm going to shuffle it up really good so I don't pull the same cards. All right, how many you want? You 4 cards, Bobby. Um, when I get back from the July trip, I'm gonna see about getting you have those drafting tables, you're gonna have them flat, you're gonna have them tilted, whatever. Well, I can have them flat, and that would be large enough for me to do the one that Uki had asked me to do before. Right now, I don't have the space to do it. I don't have a table set up to do it, and I'm not going to put them on the floor to do that reading, and it won't fit on my computer. The Celtic Cross one. I know how to do it. I've done it for myself before, but I'm not going to do it for a visual show and try to show people, because it would not look good at all. And so I want to do it when I have that table, looking at the drafting tables. They're not too expensive, and I can have it set up for the card readings as well. I can even have candles or whatever, have some crystals out on the table, things like that. Have something actually set up. Hey, Marco, how you doing? Would you like a reading, Marco? Bobby's first. He was here first, so we're gonna do his reading first. I'm gonna do 4 cards, Bobby, if that's all right. And I will send you a picture of these. This is for the people that are here in chat. All right, there's that one. Well, they're different cards, Bobby. They're not the same cards. I would have thought. Yeah, so I didn't see anything weird. For the most part, I didn't see anything weird Um, Ace of Action when I was on my Navy ship. I mean, if I did, I wouldn't remember it now, and I couldn't talk about it. But no, I don't remember seeing anything weird that's worth even talking about. Except I do remember one that I can talk about. It's not really weird, but you'd have to actually be there. And I had, well, okay, you got kind of abundance. That's a good card, Bobby. Yeah, you get all good cards here, Bobby. All right, let's get that picture for you. And what's interesting is when I was in Australia, all right, we saw, I saw uh, some fluorescent fish, if you know what I mean by fluorescent. They were lighted up under the surface of the ocean, like all colors, blue, uh, purple, yellow, green, white. And this was not a dream. This was actual visual sighting of these fish. I didn't think anything of it. I just thought, well, that's kind of neat. You know, tropical waters, obviously going to have some tropical fish, some strange looking fish, right? In Australia. So anyway, I just forgot all about it for years. I forgot about it. And then all of a sudden, the news in 2006 or something like that says, oh, we discovered a new species of fish that we thought were extinct. And again, this was a news story in 2006. All right. And I saw these fish in the water in 1981. So you're going to tell me that they've been extinct or first time knowing about this, and I've already seen them. So you're not fooling me. All right. So I think there's quite a few things in life that happens that is unexplainable. We cannot figure it out. Whether it be ghosts, whether it be weird stuff happening, whatever it is. All right, what is who's asking what here? Is that Bobby? No, it's not Bobby. Who's asking what? Someone's asking something. Oh, that was Bobby telling me about the show going live. Yeah, got you now. Okay, thanks, Bobby. Thanks for doing that. All right, Bobby, share that on the Skype chat for the group. And Marco, would you like a reading, sir? In case you didn't see this book I just bought, you got to get this book, guys. Come on, get this book. I'm excited. I'm gonna read it. I'm really gonna read it. I even got book number two. I even got book number two. Yeah, read that one too. I'm gonna read the first one. I'm waiting on Ron Yacovetti's third book to get here. I got to finish his other books. All right, Marco. Would you like a reading? You didn't say yes or no. Marco always seems like I don't know if he hears me or am I asking the right thing? I don't know. Some people don't like readings. I don't know. I think they're just fine personally. I, I think they're just messages that we receive and we're sharing. With Bobby, have you ever seen a bad reading from me? Ever? I mean, I don't think so. And I think if I had a really terrible reading, I certainly wouldn't share it on live show. That would be terrible. I would do that in a private setting. But that's why I like using these angel cards because they're all usually positive messages. And even if it's one that you need to work on something, work on, your personality or attitude or whatever. And then, it's not anything negative. It's something that, hey, you gotta change that or work on it or whatever, you know, like that. Um, so that's why I like using these angel cards because they're more of a positive set, and even more so than the regular tarot cards. Not that they really have any bad thing, but they kind of have some negative uh viewpoint on those regular tarot cards. But okay, Marco, he fell off again. He didn't say yes or no. I don't want to read it unless he said yes. I'm not going to be imposing a reading if somebody doesn't want it. So yeah, I think dealing with that strange creatures in the ocean, there are plenty of things we don't know about the ocean. And I think seriously, we need to figure out this planet before we go off to Mars and destroy that even more. That's just my own personal opinion. Um, I don't think that we should be. Hi, Oofy, how you doing? Yeah, and my favorite kind because it does help. It does help. No, I'm not getting paid for that. So YouTube, don't get upset for the displayment of advertisements or nothing. Smart water, you're not paying me anything. I'm not asking for anything. I'm just sharing what I'm drinking. That way people can find out why I'm so smart. Well, I am drinking Diet Coke, but I'm drinking water too. Well, the Coke Zero, but anyway, I'm drinking water too. So I told you I'm drinking more water than I was. Luffy, would you like 4 cards? I shuffled these pretty good. If we come up with the same cards again, I'm going to be a little bit. Okay, again, we got to shuffle more. I don't like that. Okay, now let's do that again. Okay, think of. Remember last week we did the color. I forgot to ask you the color, Bobby. Oh well, what color did you want to put your color of the suit in the chat? Blue, purple, yellow, or green? Remember last week when we had a connection and I actually had the same color you had first card. Oh, Scooby, I'm asking you, what color would you like to start with? Let's see if we can get the right one. I'm gonna cut the. What does Oopie need to know? Oopie, you ready? Huh, that must be your color because that is coming up every single time. I don't know what that is. Is that red? We don't have red. If that's pink, that's what we got. That's pink. I shuffled it several times. That's pink. That's what we got. I think you had this recently, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I'm not sure if that's what we had. Well, no, we had pink for the color last time. I'm sure. I'm not sure what 660 nanometers is. Okay, so you got you had two Guardians, is that right? Yeah, interesting. Guardian of Emotion and Guardian of Action. Interesting. Huh, that is very interesting, Ubi. Huh. Oh, well, you're not getting that. And a 10 of action. You're getting pink and two purple so far. Next one, yeah, it could be yellow. Okay, never mind. Next one, let's see here. Oh, purple still. Okay, so you got three purple, five of action. All right, so that didn't work out right this way. This week, rather. That didn't work out. I was using my box, the whole tape box. I have Chaos box number 3 from Steve and Katie Holden. And Katie puts them all together. And she did a good job on this one here. I was using it a little bit tonight, though. I wanted to redo that. Discard that one. Let's go ahead and trash that one. We're gonna take it again because that did not come out right. And I was asking, like on the one series I was watching, why isn't this clear? Okay, that's better. At least now I can read it. Okay. So Guardian of Emotion, Guardian of Action, 10 of action, and 5 of action. A lot of action, Luffy. A lot of action. So get busy. All right. There we go. Okay, done with that now. There we go. All right, there you go, P. Now I will send it to you. Uh, Yeah, but at least now I can almost read that better. Yeah, I don't know why the camera's not doing right for some reason. I'm glad I'm getting my new phone real soon. Tuesday. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, now why don't I see Oofy there? Oofy should be here. Where are you? Now I have to type in what a search. And it's still not. Why isn't it coming up? No, not coming up. Oofy. I don't know why it's not coming up on there. That is messed up. Why isn't it not coming up? Okay, I do not understand why you are not on my list. That is messed up. Oofy, now, why aren't you on my list? Okay. I don't know why you weren't coming up on the messenger though. That makes no sense. There you go. Now I got it. Okay, hold on. Let me do it this way then. Back to that. Here we go. Okay, you should get that then. There you go. You got it. Okay, good. No, I was not looking at the chat. I was trying to find you in Facebook Messenger for some reason. You weren't there. Bobby sent me that message though. All right. So, Errt Radio Shows. Who's over on Errt Radio Shows? Who's over there? Okay. Oh, that's why. Got you. No. Marco never said yes to the reading, so what do they mean? Means that you are the first two definitely deal with managing your well, managing your emotions, uh, managing your next actions you're going to be taking. The guardian of each, right? Guardian of emotion, See? Okay, this situation requires emotional maturity and total trust. Managing your emotions. That's the point that I was trying to make. You are surrounded by those who have only the best of intentions, so you can rely on the advice you are given. Challenges will be resolved. This card also indicates a generous, humanitarian, and refined person whom you can completely depend on. This could be a reference to those characteristics within yourself. So trust in yourself and your trust in yourself, but also don't be afraid or shy to ask for help either. Now, guardian of action. Again, guardian. Guardian makes me think of a management, like managing, like keeping keeping your personal. Ah, boy, tired. Keeping your personal uh, inner self in line. Guardian of action. It's time for you to step up and be the leader. Your natural leadership skills are being called into action. This is your moment in the sun to move into the light and shine for all to see. This card is also about a person who has charisma, is inspiring, enjoys a challenge, and loves the spotlight. That sounds like you yourself. All right. The Ten of Action. You're working too hard. The angels are asking you to find a healthy balance. What did it say? Manage, 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 manage. Our toast is always butter side down. Now, why is that? Butter side down. Why would that be? Wait a minute now. If it's going, that wouldn't make sense. All right, you're working too hard. The angels are asking you to find a healthy balance between your career and your personal life. Be willing to ask for help. That's what I was just saying. And the other card, right? That's what I was just saying. All right. I didn't have to read this part. I was said it and the other two cards talking about managing your inner self and don't be afraid to ask anyone for help. Hello? Be willing to ask for help from others in order to lighten your load so that you can take better care of yourself. Straining to make others happy can be harmful to your health. Okay, so don't overwork yourself. Five of action. Now I was wondering that on the grilled cheese sandwich, if I did the butter, I would put the butter side down and then have the cheese on the dry side, and then it would toast on the outer side or the bottom side. It would toast with the butter, and put the yeah, okay, all right, I'll try that. I'll try that. How long do I cook it in the air fryer, though? That's what I want to know. All right. 5 of action. Back to your reading. What the third card says is what I was explaining in the other 2 cards. That's pretty darn good, I think. I think that's pretty darn good since I don't know what these cards are saying. Your angels want you to know that your current challenge pushes you to the assertive and self-confident. Be willing to stand up for yourself and defend your position. You have the right to excuse yourself from those who bring drama into your life. Hopefully, we don't have any of that anywhere. No drama anywhere. Well, there you go. See, I think that kind of explains that pretty good. Ah, boy. So, don't be afraid to ask for help, is the overall meaning of these cards. Don't try to do everything on your own, is also the other part. Got that? And not bad, considering I didn't know what the third card said. But yet, when I read it, then it really made a lot of sense. All right, who's up next? Who's up next? Come on. Let's do a group reading. Okay, let's do a group reading. Okay. All right. So I mean, you're doing well if you don't get that in the wrong meaning. Don't look at that in the wrong light. You're doing well. Okay. You you might be in your own personal thing, and only you know this. You might be working a little bit overtaxing yourself because you're trying to help others be happy where you need to be happy on your own level. And what I'm getting here is that if you are creating your own personal inner happiness, others are going to see that. And it don't matter if they see you in on the internet or in real, no, whatever. If you are happy internally, people are going to notice that and they're going to see that shining through. Okay. So now if you are not happy internally, that's the other side of that coin. If you are not happy internally, they will see that as well. Now that could be a couple of things that can do. Either polarity of that happiness can be challenging for the management. That would be you. So you need to find a fine balance of your internal happiness. Um, that takes a lot of practice, Hoopy. And part of it that we need to learn as a people, as everyone needs to learn is we need to be aware of our immediate locality and our grand surroundings. Meaning, if we're taking a spaceship to Mars, we better know what's between here and Mars. Not just go to sleep for 6 months and wake up on Mars and say, hey, that's pretty cool. No, we don't want to do that. We need to know what's the middle part of that trip between here and Mars. Or I'm going to New York in the end of the month here to Pine Bush. Okay. I need to know what's between my starting point and where I'm going to be staying for that week. What is in between that? You know, and thankfully this time I'm going to take a little bit different um, look at it, and I'm not going to stay in the truck stop this time. I don't think that was crazy the last time. That was crazy the last time. That woman that was knocking on my window at 3 o'clock in the morning in Ohio, and it could have been anybody. And that was really crazy. They even answered the door. I opened the door up and said, "Can I help you?" I should have just totally ignored it, but kept tapping on the window. Well, what do I do? Um, boy, I didn't want to be rude. Minnesota nice. That's how I am. So anyway, I think I'm gonna planning on getting a hotel in Toledo. I saw a couple of them that are right on the highway, right there. Good ones, not like they got Super 8 and whatever. And so I'm thinking about doing that. But you need to know the universe is what you need to know. Now I don't like that. That's coming up too often. What is that one? Okay, that isn't even right. That isn't even right there. Having the same card almost, is that the same card? No. Messenger. Okay, this is for the group though. So, messenger of emotion. Okay. This is for the group. Now you'll have to pause the video and read that yourself. Okay? Okay, so that's the first one. The second one, eight of abundance. I'll leave that there for a second. So if you do have to pause it, the amazing thing is you can pause it, then you can read it, you can look it up, whatever. I'm just going to do this for my own picture for myself. I'll take a picture of this. So yeah, I'm going to get a hotel and I'm just going to hopefully have a peaceful night at the hotel without any issues. Intuition and insight. I just got this one earlier on the daily reading, number 18. And now you can pause it if you were doing a replay, and you can take a screenshot of that. All right. So remember, this is a group reading for everybody. And believe it or not, this might actually apply to anybody who might watch this show later. I don't know who it might apply to. You guys might see this show 2 days from now and think, holy cow, that applies to me. Messenger. Now look at that. Oofy. Oofy again. two cards with the same heading. Okay, your cards that we did, both were Guardian, right? Again, don't try to read those. I'm going to read them to you. After I take a picture of them, I'll read them to you. But you can definitely, on a video, you can pause the video and you can read it until you go blind, I guess. If that's the thing you want to do. But you don't have to do it that way. Let's see if I can get this clear now. Okay, just a minute. All right, so I don't have to edit that or anything like that. All right, so the messenger of emotion. Huh. This is the beginning of a new emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. This is for the group. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Um, okay. This is the beginning of a new emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. You may receive a message expressing feelings that you didn't even know were developing. A social invitation could soon be on its way to you. There's a person, there's a person involved who's very gentle and loving, with only the kindest of intentions. It could be you, especially if you're artistic, shy, and sensitive. There you go. That's interesting. Eight of abundance. Okay. This is a time of learning and honing your skills. You may feel inspired to go back to school, take seminars on topics that fascinate you, or educate yourself on the healing arts. This is a good time to change jobs or make a career move. The key to success is in the details. Monitor your projects carefully. That's interesting. All right, so intuition and insight, Major Arcana card number 18. All right, your intuition, no wait, your intuitive abilities are very accurate right now, so you can trust your guidance to lead you in the right direction. Follow your own insights over the advice of others, and don't allow fear or worry to guide your way. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself for right now. For now, I always like to have my own words in there. All right, messenger of action. Last one. All right. You didn't get the last one on there. Messenger of action was the last one. Okay. Something new. Something new and exciting related to creativity. That goes along with the other one about honing your skills. Okay, something new and exciting related to creativity or your career comes to your attention, you feel an eagerness to learn and you are ready to get going. Although you may feel insecure, do it anyway. This card represents someone in your life, or maybe you, who is creative, enthusiastic, and fascinated by life, and who wants to try everything. Well, there you go. Oh, good point, Bobby. All right, I'll do that. Good point. I was wondering where can I share the group reading at? That's a good point. I can do that, Bobby. I got it right here. All right. Thank you for reminding me about that one. Right there. Okay, it should show up there, Bobby. Then you tell me if it comes through there. All right, there you go. How do you like that? Okay, so there you have it. That work, Bobby? I think it worked. That where you wanted me to send that one? All right, so Whoopi, there you go. Going along with your own reading and with the group reading, it kind of goes right along together pretty darn close. So I would suggest anyone in group that is paying attention to this or that might see this video later and you're part of our group, you're being challenged to basically flex, flex your muscles, stretch your wings, try new things, but be careful, of course, be cautious, be be aware of your limitations, but also go, I would say, carefully and cautiously test your limitations, what they are, okay? Because that's how we grow. Now, some may not agree with that, and that's okay. And I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychiatrist or anything like that. Goodness, we'd all be in trouble. But seriously though, um, according to what the cards were saying on these readings, is we need to exercise the opportunity of growing, okay? Whether it be spiritual growth or mental awareness growth or whatever it might be, we need to work on developing a healthy expansion of our intuition and our own inner self and abilities. Okay, so if we don't do that, then we remain stagnant in the same place, not doing anything, not growing, not going anywhere, not doing anything, not achieving even the simplest of things in life. So we need to test ourselves, challenge ourselves, and really kind of go to distance, go to maximum distance we can without hurting ourselves, without hurting anyone else, but knowing and realizing our limitations. But if we don't do that, between, I don't know what that means. I don't know. Is there hives? Hives, you mean? Or hives? Hives, you mean? Must mean hives. Hives. It's a salad thing. Whiskers. I just, I don't know what you mean by that. Okay. Um, no, but I think, like in my point of driving to New York, you know, or in the month after that, I'm going to Gettysburg, you know, again, a 16-hour drive for me. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Okay, and what would an onion have to do with whiskers? Well, that give me a good idea, Bobby. I can show you a picture of what these. If you remember the picture I shared of the lilies last spring, right? Remember that? Remember the pictures I showed you, the tall ones and the big flowers and the different colors? I'm going to show you a picture right now in the group chat. I'm going to show you a picture of what they look like before they get that tall. This is when they start out ground level and no flowers, of course, on them yet, but they will have flowers on them. And Bobby, I sent that to the group picture or to the group chat. Okay. And so, um, when they bloom, I will show you. If I'm here when they're blooming, that is, they only last about a week and a half, 2 weeks in the bloom. Okay, so just let you know that. No, these are lilies, Goofy. Lilies. Last year I took some beautiful pictures of all kinds of different colors of lilies. Tiger lilies, red lily, pink, I think, kind of an orangish, reddish. Yeah. So these are big, tall flowers. They grow to be 5 to 6 feet tall, and they're these are tall plants. So, and I thought maybe I destroyed them when I broke off the old stocks. I might have destroyed one or two of them, but anyway, the other ones are coming up just fine, and it's kind of weird watching them come up in the beginning, and the other ones too. The other tulips and things that are coming up just out of nowhere, all of a sudden, bam, they're there. Pretty interesting. So, why does this keep showing up here? Okay, okay, yeah, Now, I could probably find a picture of those and share in the chat from last year. It'd be a little while before I get that leak in my ceiling keeps. Well, now I see the moon out there, so it can't be raining. Not raining. But that could be water left on the roof from the rain now. Yeah, I got a crack up there. Somehow it's coming through from the upper room up there. And I can hear it going into the bucket. So that's the only place where it's going now. Well, nobody's showing up here tonight. It would take too long for me to find that picture of the flowers again. I don't know where to look on. Huh. Well, I don't know, being my phone or not. Yeah, so I'm getting my new phone on Tuesday. It's May 9th. That's coming up Tuesday. That's the S23 Ultra. It'll have 1 terabyte hard drive, the internal memory, and 12 gigabytes of RAM, and everything's gonna be like probably twice as good as this one that I have right now, which is the S21. I'm not gonna trade that one in. I'm paying this one with the financing option through Samsung, which is only like under with tax and everything. It's just under 70 a month for 24 months. Not too bad. So, which I would have been paying that much if I would have got it financed anyway. I would have been probably paying a little bit more. So I think overall it's not a bad deal. And it helps out with I think it helps out with my credit rating. So I got some pay dirt the other day from a Purple Heart pay dirt company for veterans, and it helps support uh, people with disabilities from the service time. And it's pretty good pay dirt. I got some pretty good. I got 3 nice pieces out of the one container that had the sticker on it with Purple Heart for it, and they are worth the amount that I paid for the pay dirt. Just these 3 pieces that I got. I got more pieces to get out of there. That probably got to double what I actually paid for the pay dirt. So they're not getting rich on it, that's for sure. But the money's going to good cause, and I am getting some gold out of it, which is pretty darn amazing. And people don't believe in that. They don't think gold is real. Gold is real, people, and you need to get it now if you can. I recommend you get it now, not from me, but you need to get it yourself. And if it's not, yeah, if it's public domain and I won't get dinged on it, I'll be more than happy to show it. But I don't want to get a strike. That's the only thing. Which one is that for? What is it for? Errt radio shows. Who's over in Errt radio shows, guys? Who's over here? Probably somebody waiting to see. Okay, who's here? Oh, here we go. Let's see who's here. Oh, uh, all right. I don't see nobody here. It shows one person's here. So that's weird. No comments yet, but it shows somebody is here. So I'm gonna close that now. I don't know why it shows that. There's somebody there. And Marina's not here, people. I don't know why it says that. That's really frustrating. That's one thing we need to figure out so that we don't do that. Uh, that's confusing. Confusing for me. Close that one. Go back to YouTube. Okay, you're still here now. What move? Okay, I gotta click on. Wait, can I click on that? No, no. Wait, now it won't let me. I can't click on that. How am I supposed to click on that? Okay, I don't know how to do that one. Uh, void to what? Void to the plane of prehistoric woman. Where's that at? All right, now how do we get there? Check Skype. Okay. Well, you can share it on the main chat then. We'll check. Ah, oh, okay, got you. Now, how do I do that though? See, I'm supposed to somehow I have to. See, I don't know how to do that. Bobby, how do I do that? And what to do with the share screen or present? Oh, I have to do the present. Um, Video file or share screen. Who do I share a screen with though? Nobody share a screen with. Extra camera, what? Oh, okay. All right, so I start playing and then share the screen. Okay. We want to pause that and then hit share screen. Reset, share screen, share. Okay, some screens let you share audio. Look for the share audio checkbox next to window. Okay. Okay. Share tab audio. Okay. Window. I want these tab. This one here. Was that one there? No, that one there. There we go. There. There. Is that right? We can make it bigger then, right? That's playing the audio, but not the. That's not working. Something didn't work. Wait, now what did I? Okay, stop that now. Okay, what did I do wrong here? Copy the link from Skype and play it in your web browser. Ah, okay, we'll get it. Okay, copy. Okay, then you have a new window and paste. That didn't work out. Where'd that one go? That didn't work out at all. Okay, that didn't work at all. Okay, I copied that. Okay, that does not work at all. Video. No, that did not work at all. I copied the one, and it didn't copy it like I wanted to. Which is why I copy it. Copy link. There you go, dummy. I did that. I have it, but now to get it to work correctly, that's the problem. Paste now. There we go. Now we got it. Okay, now I can go here. Tell me if this works now. Share screen. Share screen. I wanna. There we go. That looks like that would work. Let's try it now.
The future of mankind is being decided behind closed doors. In laboratories all over the world, scientists are working on projects designed to take man beyond the confines of this Earth. You are looking at the actual models of spacecraft now being developed by agencies of the United States government. This is an Apollo spacecraft designed for elliptical orbit of the moon. Its lunar landing vehicle can transport 3 men safely to and from the moon's surface. These are other types of manned and remote control mechanisms, each designed for a specific function, many already in operation as satellites of this Earth, some in readiness for the moonshot, others designed for probes in deep space, a few to serve as space stations, and the most complex of all, prototypes of craft capable of putting a man on the surface of another planet. The wheel was one of man's first inventions and has been with him all of his civilized life. But now it, like so many other of his creations, must be modified to fit his new demands. These are 3 types of variable radius wheels designed to transport a vehicle over a rocky surface. New concepts are being created almost daily. Some will never get beyond the drawing board, but others, or their descendants, will become part of man's greatest adventure: the exploration and colonization of space. All over the world, men and women are working to make that dream a reality. Every aspect of the journey is being analyzed, from the tiniest control devices to the mightiest rocket engines. But it's not enough to just get there. Just as the great explorers sailed from Spain and England and France to discover the Americas so that the colonizers might come later, so will our exploration spacecraft precede the colonizers of the planets. Already plans are being made for the colonies. Sources of food and power must be found. Artificial atmosphere is created. Everything done to build an Earth away from the Earth. No man living today can predict exactly what the future holds. But this much we do know. All through man's march across this Earth, the wildest dreams and fantasies of one age have become the commonplaces of the next.
Hey, Ron, can you do me a favor?
You are about to see can be called today a fantasy of the future.
What?
But one day, maybe not too far distant, audiences will be able to look back on it in the same spirit with
Ron,
which
you
we
put
view
your
pictures
video
about
in
the
full
first
screen.
covered wagons crossing the plains.
What now?
Restart your screen share, but you want to put your video on the web browser in full screen. Put the video in full screen.
Yeah, I tried that. Now I gotta figure out how do I get there. Hold on. Exit full screen. Okay, there we go. How do I get that? Hold on. There we go. Got it. Okay, now what now?
You need to like put your video in full screen.
Okay,
Like
I
when you
tried that.
redo your screen share, you want the video part in full screen mode.
Right. So how do I do that right there? Like that. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so now let's go back and try that
I don't
again.
see you presenting anyway, Ron.
Huh?
You're not presenting.
No, not yet. So hold on now. Okay, so I have to go to what do you got going on in the background? You got to turn that off. What do you got going? I can hear that in the background. Finger won't like that. Bobby, what do you got going? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't think you're still presenting.
Oh, what do you got going now? Okay. Window. Okay, I want that one. I want window. I want complete window. Okay. So there.
Yeah, there you go. Now you want to put it.
And then
There you go. Now you
now
can
go.
play it.
Okay. Now tell me if you hear it, but you gotta mute your mic though.
Yeah. You didn't even share your audio. You didn't share your audio.
Yes, it's scared.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
should have shared your audio.
Alright, this is fucking bullshit. I'm done with this shit. I'm not gonna do this shit. It's gonna take all fucking night to get it figured out. See, I had the
Send me the link,
audio.
Lone. Send me the link. I'll do it.
I had it's on in the Skype.
Yeah.
I had the audio shared. So I don't know what the fuck you mean share the audio. It was shared. I had it shared. The link is in Skype. Go and get it. I don't know what that other sound you have going on there. What that is. I hear something else playing on your side, but not me. Oh wait, maybe it is. No, that's not me. It's the other one. What am I hearing, Bobby?
I'm still here, Ron.
Yeah, what am I hearing on your side?
You're not even presenting. Send me the link. I know how to do it.
It's in the group chat, in the group Skype chat. But what do you got playing on over there? I hear someone talking.
Oh, I got my TV running.
Okay, well that yeah, fingers won't like that. Just saying. Yeah, so you gotta just go to the group chat on Skype and get the link.
Okay.
And you're in the studio, so yeah, you can do it.
Hey, okay, hey, Ron, let me do it. Let me do it. I got Oopie's link.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me do it.
You got the power to do it. Go ahead. You're an admin, so you got the right to do it. There you go.
All right, and I'm gonna do it like this.
Ah, yeah, and then mute your mic.
There I am.
The future of mankind is being decided behind closed doors. In laboratories all over the world, scientists are working on projects designed to take man beyond the confines of this Earth. You are looking at the actual models of spacecraft now being developed by agencies of the United States government. This is an Apollo spacecraft designed for elliptical orbit of the moon. Its lunar landing vehicle can transport 3 men safely to and from the moon's surface. These are other types of manned and remote control mechanisms, each designed for a specific function, many already in operation as satellites of this Earth, some in readiness for the moonshot, others designed for probes in deep space, a few to serve as space stations, and the most complex of all, prototypes of craft capable of putting a man on the surface of another planet. The wheel was one of man's first inventions and has been with him all of his civilized life. But now it, like so many other of his creations, must be modified to fit his new demands. These are 3 types of variable radius wheels designed to transport a vehicle over a rocky surface. New concepts are being created almost daily. Some will never get beyond the drawing board, but others, or their descendants, will become part of man's greatest adventure, the exploration and colonization of space. All over the world, men and women are working to make that dream a reality. Every aspect of the journey is being analyzed, from the tiniest control devices to the mightiest rocket engines. But it's not enough to just get there. Just as the great explorers sailed from Spain and England and France to discover the Americas so that the colonizers might come later, so will our exploration spacecraft precede the colonizers of the planets. Already plans are being made for the colonies. Sources of food and power must be found. Artificial atmospheres created. Everything done to build an Earth away from the Earth. No man living today can predict exactly what the future holds. But this much we do know. All through man's march across this Earth, the wildest dreams and fantasies of one age have become the commonplaces of the next. The motion picture you are about to see can be called today a fantasy of the future. But one day, maybe not too far distant, audiences will be able to look back on it in the same spirit with which we view pictures about the first covered wagons crossing the plains.
Venus. Venus. A planet named after the goddess of love. This is where I left her. 26 million miles away. Because I know she exists. I know she does. I know it. All the time we were there, I heard her. Her and that sweet, haunting sound she makes, like the sirens that tempted Ulysses. They think I'm crazy back here on Earth. Crazy, still intoxicated by the atmosphere back there. But wait a minute, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me tell you the whole story. All of it. From the beginning. And see what you think. You be the judge. It was 2 years ago, in 1998, that the first manned spaceship left Earth for the planet Venus. This attempt ended in tragedy. A meteor hit the ship. Everything was lost. Everything but the will to get there, to explore Venus. And so, it was only 6 months later that the second attempt was made. The code name for Earth Control was Marcia.
First stage rockets ready. Main rocket stage ready. Fuel ready. Stabilization center ready. Power ready. Air conditioning ready. Radar ready. Guidance ready. LE ready for takeoff.
Attention flight personnel. Loading elevators are now being withdrawn. Countdown continues at 20. All stations prepare for 0 red. Countdown continues at 10. Zero red, -5.
Project Red Planet. All units clear. Switch over to standby.
There were only 2 men on the new mission. Astronaut Howard Sherman and Captain Alfred Kearns. But there was another being with them. Kearns' invention, Robot John.
Awaken, John. Awaken. Flow, John. Monitor, John. I hear you.
Everything went smoothly the first part of the voyage. They traveled over halfway, 17 million miles, without mishap. Radio contact was maintained with Marcia at Earth Control, and they stopped on schedule at the United States Space Station, Texas, for refueling.
Attention. All landing personnel, report on flight deck. Stand by to receive flight number 87 from Earth.
we listened to their progress with more concern than anyone else.
Refueling A-OK, over and out.
Because we were the command crew, and if anything went wrong, we were set to follow. There were three of us. Commander William Billy Lockhart, astronaut Hans Walters, and me, Andre Freneau. I remember how worried we were as we listened to their voices from so many miles away.
Kern's calling Marcia. Kern's calling Marcia. Refueling completed. Ready for blast-off.
Begin our relay.
They were on the last leg of their journey. And then they saw it, Venus.
Cloud formations, 30% ash content.
And they prepared to land.
A planet of fire below us. Is it a new world, or will it consume us all?
At any moment now.
And then, suddenly, things started going wrong.
Black clouds. Lightning. I don't like the looks of this. I'm turning control over to Robot John.
Ahead, Steve, mountain. I am going up.
Wow, close call.
We're watching on the location finder. The area is strange. This is truly a prehistoric planet. Landing location is Square 73.
We're now dropping our beacon. Landing 300 meters southwest of Square 73. Oh, there's water beneath us. We're drifting.
Sherman. Kern. Answer. Kern. Sherman. Kern. Are you there? It's hopeless.
Well, very soon after that, it became clear there was only one thing to do. Blast off for Venus ourselves. complete the mission, explore the planet, and attempt to rescue Kearns and Sherman. If they were still alive.
Keep coming. More, John. That's it.
Cover me, Kern.
Look out! There comes another one. I got him. Sherman, behind you. Oh, Sherman. There. Look out. Okay, John. Just a few more connections. There. Course 110. Secure yourself to that boulder, John. Proceed. Proceed. He's better equipped to fight this place than we are.
I'm wondering if we should be here at all.
Why don't you catch a bus and go home?
Don't think I wouldn't if I could find one.
There he is. He's up. Pull it tight. He can hold it.
You better go first, and I'll come along after you.
Within 2 hours, we were ready to go. Venus lay ahead, but our thoughts were with Kearns and Sherman. If they were alive, would we be able to find them? We got to Space Station Texas ahead of schedule.
Repeat. Stand by to receive unassisted landing.
Refueling was accomplished in record time. There was no time to lose. Funny, considering the way things turned out, what I was thinking about as we sped through the dark universe on our way to an unexplored planet. I was wondering if maybe there wasn't some reason that Venus had been named after the goddess of love. If maybe there wasn't some wise old astronomer way back in the dawn of time who knew something. Something he kept to himself. But before I could come to any conclusions about it, we were preparing for our touchdown on Venus, where maybe I'd find all the answers. And then, almost before I knew it, we were there. We were landing.
We're landed. Voila.
Don't begin celebrating yet.
Ha. Oh. Oh.
Is our level okay?
Yep, there it is. On the button. Boy, it sure feels strange to have weight.
Yes, it does seem strange. That's sure. But it's nice and solid.
Well, I don't know about you fellas, but I'd like to see Venus.
Open number 3 and hit the beam. Paper. Try the port viewer.
Telescreen gets it okay. We'll pan port. Formations of weird rock. Something's there.
I'll switch on the outside sound pickup.
That was the first time I heard her.
A human being?
Hold it. It's finished. Transfer it to playback. Meanwhile, you might check upon the atmosphere, Hans.
It better be good.
Then you better get your spacesuit. We'll move out. Andre, I want you to attempt a contact with Sherman by radio. If you raise them, tell them to report their position. Then get yourself into a spacesuit. We're going to walk about.
I'll be right behind you.
That'll be handy if I slip. Get popping now.
It's 4.7 on oxygen.
That's pretty close.
I'm going to take a look around.
Keep on the rope. Don't get out of visual contact.
It was a weird, desolate place, but it fascinated me. And I forgot all about Kearns and Sherman and what we were there for.
Received a message.
What did they say?
Marcia has radar movement.
Sherman?
She can't be sure, but it looks like two objects. One metallic and moving in the area we expected to search. Probably Kern and Sherman.
Come on, Andre.
You'll contact us.
Help!
Andre!
Come on. It's got Andre. What is it? Careful. What? Get it off me. Grab that tentacle there. It's got my legs. Careful. Quit. It's trying to devour him. Oh. It's got his legs, Jeffrey. Free his legs. Hurry. Keep caught. Come on. Stand up. 29. Hurry, please. Hurry. Coming like that. You don't get that. Hans, help us.
I can walk. Nothing's broken. Let me get a shot of that man even.
Careful, Andre. We don't want to fight that thing again.
Can you imagine that? He's bashful. Why don't we take one of those things home for the zoo?
You've got to be more careful, Andre. If we hadn't heard you call me...
I didn't call. You called out to us. We heard you. But I didn't call you. It sounded like Lockhart.
Let's be getting back.
All we knew was that Marcia at Earth Control had spotted what was probably Kearns and Sherman and approximately where they might be. We started our space car heading in that general direction, not stopping to investigate the many prehistoric sites we passed. But we were still unable, no matter how hard we tried, to make radio contact with Kearns or Sherman. So we had no way of knowing what they were going through on that distant part of the planet.
Let's rest. We've very little oxygen left us. Hope they're on the way. Looking for us. Through this heat. They may not be able to make it through to us. You better hope they'll get through it and spot us. I'm beginning to feel like my head's swimming. Of course. It's your torn suit. Infection is getting through. Maybe we ought to take some quinsulin. No. We'd have to rest after. Must keep moving.
Mechanism is in danger. Need protection.
All right, John. Find shelter. Don't stop. Boy. We have to go on. Come on up. That's it. They can't stay here. We'll be washed away. John.
Bring him this way. There is no water.
Come on. Just a little bit further. There's a cave right over there. Come on. That's it. Just a few steps further. There. There. I don't think I can go on much further. John, stay with us. Make sure they find us. They should know. Must continue to work the laws of mathematics. There's always a precise probability. Mathematics might prove. Mathematics might... Marcia. Here is Marcia. You must help us. It's closing in.
I await your order. I await your order.
Help them find us, John.
The shoreline's the best. If we do, my friend, we'll never make it to them. Fat chance there is of finding them. That voice again. Hold up.
Almost sounds like a girl.
A girl? Perhaps. Or a monster.
Wake up, Marama. Our sisters are calling. Wake up, Nala. Our sisters are awake. They're hungry. You have slept enough. It is time to go into the sea. That is not well, little sisters.
It's a human. Well, there are sure no humans here. Well, we're humans. Well, no one else has made it. You better believe it. But it sounds so human. Subhuman, you mean, like that 40-armed plant that just grabbed you. I still say it's a girl. A girl. With blue scales.
Could be. He's on to something. It's possible that before us, other men got here, especially in this age. You ought to know that, Hans. To a man of science, anything is possible until proven otherwise.
Well, I can't imagine any people in their right mind exploring planet Venus.
Come on, Hans. We're here, and we're in our right minds, aren't we?
Let's go.
It is our beloved god, Terror. He is angry. We must leave this place. Come, follow me.
Lord save him.
What?
There's no response from Kern or Sherman.
Well, we should soon be there.
Keep trying. Maybe we can bring them in on the helmet mic. Kern has an auxiliary.
I am. I'm getting
His frequency is changing.
a woman. Must be Martian.
static. Really awful. Hear it?
From what I can determine, Prince Robot has been slightly damaged. Frequency is changing. Please try not to.
Move it up. Point to point on the dial. We'll find it.
I'll try it. Hello. John, hello. John, listen. This is the command ship. Are you there? No reply. Come in.
Up one more point.
Come in.
Better go to solar battery. Much bigger reach.
I'm on it now. Hello. 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 You must hear me, John. Please open your mic and answer me. You must obey me, John.
No response. Try another point.
1, 2, 5. You have to readjust your frequency for transmitting. If you hear me.
I hear you. I have adjusted.
Can you report your position and plot number? Over.
Square 40. In shelter.
Tell me what's outside.
Water from above. Falling on large rock.
That's square 40. Not far. Ask him about the men. Hello. We would like to know about Kern and also about Sherman.
They do not speak. They do not move.
How much time before we get there?
Who knows?
Commander, maybe the robot can help.
Try. Keep an eye on the compass. Grab onto them. Hello. You will listen, John. First, you will obey me and do precisely what I say. You will listen. Listen, John. Obey my every command.
Remove container 2 from Kern's first aid kit. Repeat, container 2. Remove one tablet. One tablet. Then open his helmet.
I have one tablet.
Place the tablet in his mouth. You must do this quickly. Revive him with water. Pour it over his face. Quickly.
Then close his helmet.
At least we know they're alive.
Let's hope they stay that way.
Commander, look there. I'm ready with the astrogun.
Some kind of flying reptile. He may not see us.
He hit it. He's turning around.
Maybe not.
We're in for it now. He knows we're here.
Look. Take it now.
Here he comes.
Don't miss on this.
Here he comes again.
Open hull. We'll submerge.
And we were forced to submerge, even though we had killed the flying reptile, because of the damage the creature had caused when it hit us. And it was a good thing, too. For here, under the sea, we were to find the second clue to life on Venus.
Let's put it down for a minute. Take a rest.
It's not far to the beach, if our calculations are correct. I hope this will run again.
Don't worry, it will. Look, the cliffs are all in even rows, like streets. I'll look around. Just 5 minutes. Might find something interesting.
Nyla, come here. Hurry. It is our God. Tara, he's dead. What makes Nyla and Marama so sad? Come, sisters, let us see. Oh, Dara, what evil demon has destroyed our God? We must carry him to the holy place and pray to his spirit. Lift him.
Commander.
Well, what do you know?
It's a statue.
Andre!
What's up? You just look here. That's only a petrified tree.
Only? Why, it's a bronze statue.
And much more, Hans. Rubies.
You say rubies? Show me.
Simple. The eye of an idol.
An idol?
Yes, a reptile. A reptile resembling that flying monster that attacked us earlier. Up there.
You're right, Andre. I'm not laughing anymore. There was a civilization here.
And I'll bet you there still is.
fight for the flesh of your spirit that lies dead before you. I swear to you, O Terra, you will be avenged. The evil demons that did this will themselves be destroyed.
Something seemed to draw me away, to make me search for, I didn't know what. I felt something. I don't know. I felt as though I were being watched. But I didn't see anything except a harmless octopus. Yet, still feeling a strange presence, I went on. But then, as quickly as it came, that weird sensation vanished. And then there was nothing. Nothing but the sea. So I followed my original impulse, looking for a clue like the statue of the flying reptile. And I found nothing, except a rock that I liked for its shape and that could serve as a specimen for the geologists.
Terra has spoken. He must return his flesh to the sea. Marama? Fayaway? Riri? Carry him away. Farewell, Terra. Sleep well in the sea. Who is this? What sisters are these? Moana, Akimi, Chlorine. What is it? Invaders. We've seen strange invaders walking under the sea. Demons. Did you hear, sisters? Demons. They had big heads and walked in our ancient holy place under the sea. It was they who killed Terra. They must die.
We're here. I couldn't have lasted much longer. You're not alone. Here we are, Skipper.
Good. We'll need more fire. Everything in the car is soaking wet.
Feels good to sit.
How are the batteries, Hans?
They stayed dry.
The atom plant?
Still hot.
You've got that worried look again, Hans.
You're right. I've pulled and checked every wire and part in that darn radio. It won't operate. I've tried everything I know. I tell you, it's simply hopeless. How about a long string and an oatmeal box?
Oatmeal box.
The radio will dry out. We know it's not a dead planet. Not completely. Our proof is the statue. And Ruby.
And the woman.
She's probably somewhere. For his sake. But the main thing is, there could be a whole race of people out there watching us, hiding, afraid that we'll observe them.
Fight them?
We came from above. Drop. To them, we're probably some kind of monster.
What if they're human shaped?
They very well could look like us. But mind you, I'm only advancing a little hypothetical science fiction. Because nothing should be overlooked. Let's face it. They built a city that's now under the sea. Hans, it must be true. Many made it to shore from the sea.
Then why didn't they build themselves another?
We may find they did. When we explore the planet.
Before we leave, I'll meet her. Beautiful song and a beautiful girl.
She must have heard you.
Where is it?
Everywhere.
Suppose it could be in Oman? Or maybe she's helping us. If I could just see what she looks like.
Can the car make it?
I'm sure.
A feeling of foreboding had come over me. A chilly, ominous sensation. I didn't know what it meant. And I kept staring at that rock I'd found, as though perhaps it might hold an answer.
Andre! Andre! Thanks for waiting. She'd take care of you.
Stop teasing him, Hans. He's in love.
Let your boiling, red-hot earth rain down upon the invading demons who dared bring death to Terra. Hear us, O God of the Fire Mountain. Pour forth thy red-hot earth, prominent in fire. Drown fire, drown fire, drown them, drown them, drown them, drown them, fire, drown them, in fire, drown them, drown them.
Strange. It's gotten suddenly dark. Well, it's no wonder.
What makes you say that? There's an ash cloud above us.
An ash cloud? A volcano.
Yes. It's spectacular. And beyond the volcano, it looks like the lights of a city.
The red spot Andre saw. We must get a move on.
Not right away. This might be our only chance to gather some samples. Lava and ash. To take away with us.
All right. We'll go to a much better vantage point, and right now. Sherman, come.
But look at the magnificence. No one on Earth has seen such a sight.
Hurry, we must go to higher ground.
I am hurrying. Are you getting the spectra sample?
Getting it now. That's enough. The lava is rising.
Terra is a man.
We waited too long. It's covered our path.
Perhaps we can run a rope.
How?
We did it before. From John.
There's no more time. Don?
Yes, I hear you.
Carry us across the lava. Climb on, quick!
Audibility getting better.
Why is he talking?
Listen.
Giving radio distance according to your request. Am determining distance 2 miles.
It's Lockhart. I hope so, my friend. I'm sure. They'll be by here any minute yelling tax. A remarkable invention you have here.
Nice to hear you admit it, Alan.
Temperature, lower extremities, 500 degrees. My self-preservation mechanism says I must eliminate extra weight.
What now?
Disconnect the mechanism.
Where?
Open the door.
Here?
First panel. Hurry or we're dead for sure.
I don't know which.
Let me.
I am forced to free self of this weight.
He's gonna throw us off! Pull the wires!
Open the lava. Speed, Hans.
Smash the panel!
I've done everything.
Kurt.
Free. We must hold on. They'll be here.
Wish me luck.
For God's sakes, hurry. He's here.
Sherman, Kern!
Commander, Andre.
Here, let me help you out, my friend.
I never thought I'd see your ugly face again.
We save him, and he insults us. So, we should have saved Kurt's robot instead.
Turn, you rascal.
Knew you'd make it. Is the robot finished?
Yes. It was just a metal monster. And yet when his destruction was imminent, he called my name. Looks placid and calm. But frightening. Yes, I suppose it does, if you use imagination. We'll soon be home. That's right, but we leave a friend behind. Come. Join the rest of us.
So we took stock of the situation. And though we tried to keep our spirits up, it was still pretty discouraging. The volcano had destroyed some of our provisions, and our rocket ship's fuel supply was low anyway, considering the added weight of Kearns and Sherman. It looked like we'd have to be starting back very soon.
What else is there to do?
Well, we can look for Andre's girl.
Very cute, Hans. You name him after us?
Well, with triplets, it's better with numbers. Looks to me like he's raising his own countdown.
Why not names?
I'd forget.
I'm worried about him. So you really found proof there were people on this planet. Hard to believe. Believe it or not, my dear Mr. Kern, it's true. And they could still be here. I don't go along with that. Could a human survive in a place like this? You survive. And man will almost always adapt himself in time. And don't forget, in the dim past, we all lived in water. For centuries, our Earth was toxic. But that atmosphere evolved mankind's form. Just yet. And I'd bet on planet live. The air'd be poisoned. Afraid I don't share your opinion. You just can't close your mind to it. We found proof. Proof of intelligent being. And those lizard men of Kearns. That's proof. Look, suppose they do look like lizards. Couldn't they be people? Suppose they saw the ship, got frightened, then donned their lizard costumes, then jumped up and down to spook us away. What possible story could explain it better, huh? None. You're the winner. Joking aside, my friend, man, lizard, or what, I know there were or are intelligent people here. If we just had time, I think they might come to us. Look, even you, Kern, said you thought you saw the lights of a city beyond the volcano. I said they looked like, not were. Here, you two. Have some coffee and rest your voices.
If only there was some way to communicate with them, some way to make them understand we were not an enemy, that we wanted nothing except to know their ways, study their civilization. Or was it really all just fancy? Just my wishful imagination? And that sound only an accident caused by the wind in the canyons?
Hey, watch it. Now that's for your countdown, Jack. Oh, my God.
Wake up, sisters. It is a new day, and our land is safe again. But what is that? Something strange is there. Come and see. Demons. It is sent to us by the god of the Fire Mountain. He shows us his power.
Better get out and locate her, Andre. She wants you to stay on me. Just you wait.
I think perhaps we should be trying to find her and take her with us. I'd vote for that. But she might not like us much anyway.
If we could explore beyond those hills, I'll bet you money we'd find her and the city.
You've been reading too many comics.
Kern wouldn't believe she existed if she were sitting on his lap right now.
Want to bet? We're here.
They are stronger than the god of the Fire Mountain. But now, Terra will speak.
I think we did a job we can be proud of. Look at all the samples we got. There's going to be a large headline when they see all these great things we're bringing back to them. This one's loaded, old man.
Steady, child. Bring the spectra.
Powerful of all the gods, show us your wrath. Bring forth the waters and the fiery heavens. Let not one invader remain to walk your land. You have heard us, great Terra.
At first, we didn't pay much attention to the rain, though it seemed heavier than any rain we'd ever seen. But it continued without let-up. In fact, it seemed to increase in strength. As we planned our takeoff procedure, which required some adjustment because of Kearns and Sherman, I know we all felt slightly uneasy, nervous, as we listened to the heavy rainfall on the ship. For myself, I listened with a sinking feeling, as though every drop were taking me further and further from ever finding her. Then suddenly,
Quickly, Andre. Hans.
This was all level ground when we landed.
The stream's cutting a whole new channel above.
Skipper, look here. A crack running clear across. If it widens any more, we'll all be lost.
Quick! Lighten ship for emergency blast off. Maybe we can beat it.
Sherman, Kearns, everybody back to the ship.
Hurry, Andre! Hurry, Andre!
Just finishing.
Look what I found! Hey! The humans! We can't treat them like us! We can't leave! They look just like us! We can't leave! Look! Look, the face! It was in the rock! Commander, they're like us! Don't you see? Look! They're like us! We must stay! We must stay!
They are stronger than our gods. They are stronger than Terra. Terra is a false god. Hear us, O strongest God of all. We worship you.
Well, that's the story. It's been 2 years now, and there's been no plan to return to Venus. Lockhart and Kearns have moved on to other missions. There's Mars to be explored, and Jupiter. But I can't forget her, and I'm going back. Maybe someday I'll see her. Maybe I'll die trying.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's actually midnight right now, Brian.
That worked out good. All right. Well, thank you for sharing it. Someone, Marco's here still, so he watched it. I was almost going to sleep. I'm tired. Oh boy.
Yeah.
But
All
we
right,
made it
Brian.
to
You
the
have
end
a
of the
good night.
movie. All right. Yep. Thank you, and thanks for showing me how to do that. And that worked out just with you helping. Appreciate that. So.
All
All right,
right.
then we can go ahead and get on out of here. Say goodnight to you, Bobby, and thank you everyone for joining us tonight, and wherever you were watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that. That was a movie from the National Archive.org. It's a royalty-free movie, so uh, there you go. Hope everyone enjoyed that. We'll try to find some more of those for next time so we have something to do. All right. So I hope everyone has a great rest of your night. And if you have nice weather, get out there and enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah, I never seen that movie. That's the first time I've seen that one. So yeah. Uh, but I still think we need to learn more about our own planet here before we go looking somewhere else and destroying whatever we can destroy instead of taking care of our own. So that's where we are now too. But anyway, that's it for now. I hope everyone has, like I said, a great rest of your night. And if you have nice weather, get out there and enjoy it. Of course, the nighttime probably for most of us. But hey, maybe you like to be out there at night. We'll see you all next time. Thank you again. And have a great day and great weekend. All right. Bye-bye. Shutting down.